pilot, but we're gonna fly around. We're in downtown Manhattan right now. We're gonna fly around and gonna try to do some flight seeing. Then maybe we'll head up the Hudson River into the Hudson Valley and see what is going on there. So let's see if we can make this happen. So here we go. I am not going to do great at this, but we'll do the best we can, alright? Okay, so let's just... You can see the Statue of Liberty just way out in front of us, but just to give you a quick look here. There is... we are right here. Downtown Manhattan. You can see up the East River that way. I'm just going to kind of move us over a little bit, get a little bit more of a view. Shouldn't have to move it around too much. Okay. Alright, I think we're up more than enough. Alright, let's head on over towards the Statue of Liberty. Actually, no. For starters, this is the Staten Island Ferry Station, I believe, right here. So let's see if we can...
Philadelphia approach. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha.
Philip, come on, man. Don't start that.
Is type 1 mile south of Kilo Juliet Romeo Bravo, 700 feet. Request flight following.
Yeah, that is the Staten Island Ferry Terminal. Let's just scoot over around this building, and then we'll do a little turnaround so you can see it. Turning. Kind of abrupt, but Staten Island Ferry right there. Told you I was not a great helicopter pilot. But nonetheless, maybe if we come to the outside, get a little bit better view. No, I'm just not going to do well at that. Alright, anyway, that is the Staten Island Ferry Terminal. Alright, let's head on over to the Statue of Liberty. I'll leave the markers on so you can see where they are. Got some different boats and ships out here in the harbor today. After we go to the Statue of Liberty, we will go check out Ellis Island. And I will try to do some landings. I mean, the worst thing that happens is it spits us back up. Let me try again if I crash. I am actually going to turn those markers off real quick. There we go. I just think they kind of muddy it up. But here we are coming into the Statue of Liberty. And maybe we'll even take a quick landing there. Maybe. Like I said, I'm going to do the best I can. Just kind of slow it down. Get a nice look. There we go. That sound is always comforting. But there it is, Statue of Liberty. Maybe we'll snap a quick photo too while we're sitting here. Just bloop. I'll probably get in a little bit closer though. Oh, photo objective, really? Oh, I had no idea. I don't even follow those photo things, but who knows what we'll get. We'll take some pictures along the way and see what happens. Alright, let's scoot on over. Right on over to her. Got some really fantastic noises coming in here. Alright. Let's get a snapshot of us right here in front of her. Snap. Alright, let's see if we can't land this thing down. How many pictures do we need to take for that photo objective? Alright, let's see here. We'll come on over here to the grassy area. See if we can't get a nice land in there. And this is where I always seem to bite it. It's trusting and figuring out where the ground actually is. And I don't want to go to the outside because that's not going to teach me much, you know. All right, let's see here. Can we land it without smacking the landing gear out? Oh boy, this grass looks pretty. Oh wow, that was actually a pretty good landing right there. I can't complain. That one may be my best, so good for you for being able to see it. But there it is. We are at the Statue of Liberty. I don't know what that Luftpulse Adventures, whatever, it's just the livery I grabbed. Let's take a picture of us here at the statue. Can I zoom it back? Like, how does that... Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. Snap. Alright. Let's get back on in there. We'll see where else we can go. Oh yeah, Ellis Island. We'll just do a quick circle around here, and then Ellis Island is over to our right.
Philadelphia approach. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 is type. 2 miles southeast of 20 November Juliet. 400
There's a
feet.
nice view of downtown.
Following.
Beautiful morning here.
Alpha Whiskey 5810 Philadelphia approach. Squawk 1072.
Squawk 1072.
Oh, I will say I have talked about the realism settings. I don't have rudder pedals, so I do have auto rudder on the helicopter. That I do have. All right, let's we're right about over the top. Let's snap a picture here. Ellis Island and downtown, nice. Let's see, where shall we land? Maybe right down there in that area, right down there. We'll try to land and see if we can wander around a little bit. I don't know. Yep, right on over there. Let's see, where am I at? I need to come over here to the right just a little bit. Yep, there we go. Oh, we're stirring up all the dust here on the island. Let's come down. Certainly can't see the ground. Oh, there it is. I see it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Almost. Oof. Made a noise, but still not so bad. Let's hop out. Sure, it's quite the dusty right there, but here we go. Ah, it just looks terrible though. Nothing worth taking a picture of from down below. We'll go back up and do some pictures from up top. Here we go. Stop that ground. Okay. So this spot here is not really meant to be explored from the ground, but from the air, and that's okay. Ellis Island.
Philadelphia approach. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810 is type. 2 miles southwest of 5 November Juliet, 400 feet. Request flight.
All right, next stop is, I believe it's Governor's Island, right over here.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810, Philadelphia approach. Squawk 6732.
Squawk 6732. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
Llama 1 Romeo.
Roger. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha.
If anybody
Whiskey
has something that they'd really like to
5810.
see, just let me know. And we'll try to find it. Beautiful buildings. Very picturesque. One of the few greenery areas in the city, especially this area. All right, let's head on over and see the new World Trade World Trade Center there. You see again the Staten Island Ferry Terminal once
Going to
again.
127 decimal tree. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
There's Battery Park that we're heading over right now.
Philadelphia approach. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810, 600 feet.
Alrighty, there's One World Trade right in front of us. Well, just slightly to the right. Let's just slow it down. Let's get to a hover.
Altimeter 29er901, radar contact. Continue.
Rise up just a little bit. There we go. That's a nice spot for a photo, I think. Now I believe, and I just need to, I'm going to cheat here for a second, the reflecting pools of the original towers, yes, they're just right up ahead. Alright, let's go take a quick look there. Here's the reflecting pools and the 9/11 museum. Let's go ahead and get to a hover, and we'll give you a little bit of a view here. You see them one down there, and we will take a picture since we are here. And there they are. Does my mouse work? 9/11 museum here, reflecting pools here. All right. Let's see if we can get a. I don't know if we can get one from all the way down below or not. And I'm not really sure what kind of detail they have. Yeah, not much. They're really meant to be seen more from the top. So we'll go back up. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'll head over towards the Brooklyn Bridge. Just,
Philadelphia approach.
maneuver our way through some of these
Romeo
buildings.
Alpha, Whiskey 5810, 800 feet.
Llama 1 Romeo
I
Alpha.
thought that the City Hall was not too far from here, too.
On 127 decimal tree. Good day.
But finding it, I'm not real good at that.
127 decimal tree. From
And I'm
Llama
sure somebody
1
out there
Romeo
would know.
Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
I don't see it. So the Brooklyn Bridge is right in front of us. Let's go on over that way. Actually, let's because if I can find, cheat out. Oh, I think that's City Hall down there. Let's take a picture of us there. I don't really like the way that we look. I'm gonna just straighten this up just a little bit. There we go. Now we'll take the picture. And of course, with the Brooklyn Bridge right in front of us, there we go. Let's continue on in there. Get a little bit closer look.
900 feet.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810, Philadelphia approach. Altimeter 29901, radar contact. Continue. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810, contact. New York approach. On 127 decimal tree. Good day.
Going to 127 decimal tree. Llama 1
We'll try
Romeo
to,
Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
Alrighty. Decent spot right about here for our picture. And we'll also get us with the skyline behind us. There we go. And let's just turn us around. Woo! Yeah, that was a little abrupt, I know. Come back to the right just a little bit. Right about here, we should be able to be at least facing a camera with the bridge behind us. Right about, yeah, that's pretty decent. Alright. Alright, let's continue on our way. We'll head over to the, well, I don't even know yet. We'll see. We'll just enjoy the views. I can see the Empire State Building up ahead, but I did want to find the Flatiron Building. Can we zoom back all the way? Yeah, I guess we are. Okay. I may have to turn on my my notes. Okay. No, I was headed towards it, so no biggie. Sorry, we get a little bit wonky when I have to reach over and grab the remote like that. Nice if there was a 2024 sightseeing pack for for New York. Definitely be interested in such things. All right, this should be it coming up. Let's just slow down there. Yeah, just up ahead. Okay. I'll leave that on just so I don't get lost. To me, it just seemed like it was a little bit too close to the Empire State Building. But that's fine. Let's go on over there. You'll recognize this building from several New York City scenes. We'll just head up Fifth Ave just a little bit and then come back, or at least turn around. Maybe just a little bit more. Oops, sorry. Turn around. And that should look fairly familiar. We'll kind of come down in. Take out the words there. And we will also get our photo from here as well. There we go. Flatiron Building. And we got it. Alright, so we're going to want to turn around and head over to the Empire State Building, which is just a little bit up here. And why don't we go ahead right on up to the top as if we are King Kong. There we go. I just don't want to go too abruptly. Here we are, 102 stories up. We will pose for a picture. Whoa, hang on there. Hang on. As I was saying, we will pose for a picture. There we go. And let me turn back on, because Madison Square Garden, yep, it's right over there. Yes, I know where Central Park is. Okay, just looking around real quick. I'll leave these on for just a second. Alright. So, Empire State Building from the air. Okay, let's head on down towards Madison Square Garden now. Famous arena. That river out in front of us is the Hudson River. Alright. Just, whoops, slow down, slow down. We'll come over to the left. In Madison Square Garden right below us. Why don't we take a picture? And then you can get a better look at it as well. We'll turn off. Now, can we land on it? I have no idea. Let's find out. Need to look up forward. Be quite an interesting thing. What I have noticed, though, no, is that a lot of buildings you just kind of go straight through. Some you can land on, though, so we're gonna find out. I'm gonna approach it like we are gonna land on it. Sorry, got a little bit off. There we go. Okay. And I'm not feeling any ground. Feels like we're gonna go right on through. Oh no! We got there. Hey, look at that. Landed on the on Madison Square Garden. We'll see what kind of a picture this might take. Can't get any further away. I wonder. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Look, I mean, it's not bad. This is a flight sim game. It's not a. Wow, we got horn sounds though. That's pretty cool. All right, well, whatever. We landed on Madison Square Garden, so there you go. I brought you there. Let's go see if we can find Times Square then. So we are... Alright. Oh. Have to get inside the helicopter. Oh, look at that. We got an ad for an Escalade in front of us. That's pretty cool. I like those kinds of touches on the buildings. Alright, let's see. We are looking for Times Square.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 is typed 1 miles east of Juliet Romeo Alpha, 500 feet. Request flight following. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Radar contact 1 miles east of Juliet Romeo Alpha.
Building right in front of us here.
Altimeter 299.
Whoa! Let's not intentionally hit anything here if we can help it. Okay. Perhaps one more over. Let's go up this way here. I think we've got. I think we're just about there. Maybe scoot over one more road this way. One block. Oh. Okay. I could be wrong though. I think I am wrong. Yeah. I think I was on the right track to begin with. So we'll go back one block. This is H&M. Oh, now we got the sun out of our face, so that's good. Alright, not a whole lot going on, but here we are nonetheless. It's more like a apocalypse look here. Wow. Oh my, okay, I see the Hershey store though right in front of us. Let's see. Oh, come on now. I think we can land here. Right about. Yeah, okay. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Okay, whatever. Let's take a picture of us on the ground. We look this way here.
Delta 878. Maintain present altitude. Expect vectors. ILS runway. 1 tree approach.
This is like a rescue mission or something, I swear. Holy cow. Here, we'll get out.
Maintain present altitude. Expect vectors.
So here we are in Times Square, Microsoft Flight Simulator style. Got the Hershey store in front of us.
Delta 878. Descend and maintain.
Oh, TKTS. This is what happened to it. Wow, it's really
118.7.
seen better days, that's for sure. Seems like a lot of these vehicles have been melted in some kind of catastrophic event.
Tower on 118.7. MSFS2024 Delta 878.
Oh, we got a car just go by though. Let's see what else we got. I don't really see much else. It's just a lot of melted bleh. That's alright. Let's take the quick view. Come out again. And then we'll head back this way here for the ball. Please tell me you're not. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Tornado? I don't know. What else we got here? This is where we could come. Oh, look at that. It says 2014. So we've gone back in time by quite a bit. Holy cow. So maybe we're living in some alternate universe and this is what happened. Let's see, we got the Lion King. Okay, that's pretty cool. Some creepy graffiti looking stuff. I don't know what that's supposed to be on the left. I swear I could hear sirens. I got horns. And jackhammer sounds. I mean, that's pretty realistic, sure. So I guess not everybody melted. I mean, that's interesting. You know, they certainly do their best. Alright, well, let's get back into our helicopter, shall we? And, let's go over to the Chrysler building. Scoot over here, make sure we have some clearance from the buildings. Okay. Yeah, see, things look better as you go up. You know, things then, and if I turn around, where we just, whoa, a little bit too far there, sorry, hang on.
New York approach. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha.
It looks better, you know what I mean? That looks like
2 miles east of Juliet,
a lot
Romeo
better.
Alpha, 500 feet. Request flight
Because that's what it's meant to
following.
be looked at, from the air. Alright, Chrysler building. Let's head on over to 5th. First, maybe we can find the New York Public Library. I don't know. Oh, the Lion King poster again. I don't know if I can or not. It's a little tight right here.
Roger. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
Alright, let's see.
Climb and maintain 3,500 feet. Expect vectors ILS
I
runway.
might actually, let me see something, hang on.
American 104 tree.
Might be almost below, no? No?
American 104 tree.
Oh, there it is, I think. Yeah, okay.
Contact tower on 118.7.
Scoot over one more block, and then head south just a little bit. And then maybe we can go help out the Ghostbusters.
Maintain present altitude. Tower on 118.7 American 10.
Here we go. New York Public Library right below us. I wonder if the lions are there, you know? let's go see. New York Public Library. Let's take a shot. I mean, it's not going to look real good, but we know what it is. New York Public Library. And let's just look down here. I mean, this is just odd looking. Okay. We will rise back up. You see the Empire State Building again in the distance.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
I gotta get better at that
Traffic
turn.
is 3 o'clock, 4 miles. At 2,700 feet, generic. Report them in sight.
Alright, here's the Chrysler Building. Let's go say hi. Oh! Actually, wait. What about Grand Central? It's grand and it's central. All right. Here you go. It looks not real good. I mean, the Empire State Building was a little bit better looking. Let's take a quick shot here with it. Yeah, it looks pretty melted. Let's see, where can we go now? Let's go see if the Plaza Hotel, how that looks. Alright, so we need to head over to the park. Oh, is that St. Patrick's Cathedral? I think it might be. Let's try to... Let's slow ourselves. There we go. Let's hop out for a second. Right below us. Wait, is this... I don't know how low we can go, and I just want to see if it's going to be... No, it looks like it's going to be kind of flat and blah. Alright, so, continuing. Alright, we've seen quite a bit today. We're also going to go and check out the... Central Park Zoo while we're over this way. Whoa, sorry, trying to just get my bearings here. There we go. Here comes the plaza just up ahead on the left, and I mean, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Let's just scoot up ahead a little bit more. Level off just a bit. And we'll take a picture at least. I mean, whatever. We're here, you know, at the plaza. Back to and that's the park, obviously, right there. And Central Park is just ahead. Yes, I hear. Oh, but before we do that, we got Columbus Circle. Let's hang a left real quick. Oh my! Let's smash into the plaza. Oh. Alright. Anyhow. Alright. Alright, here's Columbus Circle. Whoa, slowing down.
810, contact Philadelphia. Approach on 127.6. Good day.
Snap a picture right about here.
127.6 for Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5.
And that would mean... Oh, look at that. It's CNN. This is CNN. Take a picture. Alrighty. I gotta be ready to hit. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we can land right on in here. Let's see. This is where the parade route is for the Thanksgiving Day parade, so we'll just
810, 200 feet.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5.
just drop on in here and check it out.
Approach. Altimeter 29901. Radar contact. Continue.
Hello there. Yep, turn around. Hey there, buddy. Yep, turn around. Alrighty. Hey, watch where you're driving. Oh, this is miserable looking. But I mean, whatever. It's still kind of cool. Whatever. Okay. All right. I took you to Columbus Circle. Let's all right, I need to turn around. And as you go up, things start to look better. All right, let's head back over to the other side of the park.
New York approach. Llama
And we'll
1
come in
Romeo
slow
Alpha
over the,
Whiskey 5810 is type 2 miles northeast
over
of
the
Juliet,
zoo.
Romeo Alpha 400 feet. Request flight following.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha.
Squawk 0 tree tree tree. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5.
All right, here we are over the top of the zoo.
2 miles north of 6 November 500 feet. Altimeter 299.
It's right down in there. Say hello, animals.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5.
Now we'll head over to the art museum. Ooh, that sun is... I'm gonna change it up. Change up the weather a little bit, or at least the time of day. Get that sun out of my face. Okay. All right, art museum straight ahead. I'm trying to find something while I'm looking. Alrighty. Wonder if we can, yeah, bring you right on in there. We'll see.
Traffic is 12 o'clock for miles at 200 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Not an easy task. Let's see.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Traffic in sight.
Right up to the entrance if I can. Part of the tour is you get to go to the museum for a little bit. Not really, obviously. We can land right on top of some melted cars, I guess. I don't know. That'll do. At the entrance to the museum, we've landed. Okay, whatever. Oh, back up we go. We'll go take a landing right here in the on the ball fields. I think they were just right over. Yep, there we go.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 is type 2 miles southeast of 07 November Juliet, 300 feet. Request flight following.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810, New York approach. Squawk 0422.
Here we go.
Squawk 0
Right over Central Park.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
I don't know that I've ever seen the grass look quite that green.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
Let's see, right over. We'll go right in the middle of them, I guess.
07 November Juliet, 300 feet. Altimeter 29901.
Normally there'd be tons of people,
Roger. Llama
but in
1
this
Romeo
post-apocalyptic
Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
view of the world, clearly they're not here. Oh wow, I've actually been doing some decent on the landings today. I gotta say, I'm actually not disappointed. Can't even see the buildings though, we're too low. Couple of them. Alright, let's what I was trying to do, let me just bring up a larger view. Okay, so there's where we are. I would like to go, no, probably not that far. Hang on, let me back out. That's JFK, that's LaGuardia. No, that's not what I want. Ugh. I'm gonna find it. Maybe it's down. No, is it? I'm trying to find the botanical garden. I thought it was bigger. Nope, that's a cemetery. We're not gonna go there. Site of the World's Fair. There we go. Okay. So it's just underneath. Okay. I see where I need to go. Alright. Let me make sure I can... Darn it, I've already lost it. Yeah, my damn eyes. Yeah, okay. So if it's right underneath there... Alright, let's give that a shot. And then we'll come back after. Alright, so just enjoy the view of New York City as we head towards the site of the World's Fair. A little bit more left, I gotta go.
1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 is type 2 miles southeast of 07 November Juliet, 400 feet. Request flight following.
I don't really want flight following.
Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810, New York approach. Squawk 5526.
Squawk 5526.
What was it right here, right?
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
Okay, I'm headed in the right
Romeo Alpha
direction.
Whiskey 5810. Radar contact 2 miles north of 6 November Fife, 900 feet. Altimeter 29901.
Roger. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
Alright, here we are over into Queens. Yeah. Very different from Manhattan. still busy, busy. I feel like I might have gotten a little off course. This is where I want to go, right? Yeah. Alright, so a little bit more left. Oop, and then, of course, when I stop paying attention. There we go. It looks pretty decent though from the air. Actually, this is, I'm not unhappy with the way this looks from up top, and that's what it's supposed to look good from the air. And we're only at, geez, just about 500 feet, and it looks great. You just can't land in there and expect to wander around the city and have it look real, you know? That's okay. Look. Sorry, I was trying to find City Field. Okay, no, there it is. Okay. I had a feeling I thought I might have seen it just a second ago and I wanted to check. All right, here we are coming into the site of the World's Fair from, what year was it? I don't even know. That's terrible of me. But I'm sure you've seen the sights of this in the past. Let's just slow it down. There we go. You can see the globe there. I don't like that view. Hang on. Right about there, I think. There we go. And just ahead, and they look terrible. Men in Black. Where else would you cover up the UFOs, right? We will do a circle back and go check that out. Let's see. Yeah. Let's try to land right here. Right by the globe, even though it's going to look terrible. Alright, here we go. Right about here should be good. Here forward just a little. Okay. Actually, this looks halfway decent. Okay. Cool, right? Sure. All right. Okay. We'll go check out those spaceships real quick. I remember as a kid, my grandfather lived not too far from here. Seeing them up there in the old Shea Stadium. I never got to go.
New York approach.
I always wanted. Wow, these look terrible. They look
3
absolutely
miles
horrid.
southeast of LaGuardia, 200 feet. Request flight following.
All right, so City Field should be.
Bravo 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5 8.
That's the tennis stadium, I think, right in front of us. The U.S. Open. So City Field is just beyond that. Yep, there it is. Okay, so let's go check it out for you Mets fans, and for you, actually for you tennis fans. I really shouldn't just be. I shouldn't be so presumptuous that nobody's a tennis fan. I don't know. Here we go. Let's not get... Okay, right about there. See? Right on in there. U.S. Open. Tennis courts all around. See that? So many tennis courts. So many. Alright. Heading on over to City Field, which is just ahead. And we'll go check out Yankee Stadium. I'm not a Yankee fan, but you might be. Alright, you can see even that it says City Field. We'll just, let's go ahead and pause ourselves right about here. Oop, no. There we go. Trying to rise up just a little bit and to catch it. And then what we'll do is we will turn ourselves for the picture. I think. Yeah, not bad. Say hi, everybody. Alright, and I will go ahead and land in there for those of you who are... Oh, maybe we'll land like right on the City Field spot if I can. Right where it says City Field. If it will let us. Again, it's a lot of buildings you just end up kind of going through. Of course, the Plaza Hotel is not one of them, as you know. We crashed into it. Oh, this looks horrid. Oh. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to... This is a lot harder than it looks, believe it or not. Okay. It's... I mean, close enough. Let's see if we can get onto this thing or not. Oh, we did. Cool. We'll get out. Let's not walk off the edge here. Wow. This would be a cool spot to watch the game from. Here we will turn around, stand near the front of the helicopter, take a picture. Now we'll do one from a little bit further away, see if it looks a little bit better. It's like, there we are, way down there. But how does it look? I mean, it looks a little better, right? I suppose. I don't know. Alright, back into the helicopter. And we'll kind of scoot on in here. Anybody ever wanted to... If you're a Mets fan, you want to maybe deliver a pitch from from the Mets pitcher's mound? No, don't crash, don't crash. Holy cow, that was quite not awesome. It didn't damage the landing gear though. It would have told us. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. All right. Everything is wonky, but I'm still delivering you to the pitcher's mound. Flowers and everything growing in the infield. Okay, let's see. If we go up high, will it look better? Not really. No, not even. Alright. I think it's still fun to explore all this though. Alright, let's head up back up into the air. And we'll do a pass.
Llama 1
Oh,
Romeo
God.
Alpha, Whiskey 5810 is type. 2 miles southeast of LaGuardia, 200 feet. Request flight following.
There you go. One more time from the top. Up above, looks fine.
New York approach. Squawk 7316.
All right. Moving on our way. We're gonna head towards Yankee Stadium now. Let's follow the highway.
Squawk 7316. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Radar contact 2 miles southeast of LaGuardia, 500 feet. Altimeter 2.
Yeah, we'll go take a look at LaGuardia. I mean, why not?
Roger. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha.
Here we
Whiskey
are passing it. It's on our right.
5810.
Say hello, LaGuardia. Got the planes lining up to land. We'll just hello. Now, what I'd like to know, where is Rikers Island? Is this it here? This is it. Yes. Okay. If you've been bad... Actually, hold on a second. I, as a trucker, had a place that I had to go to just right over here. It was a warehouse. Had to go there all the time. And I'm just going to go and land there. I had to put a truck in the building here. I'm going to put a helicopter here too. Had to do it. Yep, there it is. There's the 2 bay doors. Had to come up from straight in front of us. Come right up alongside and had to back up right in there. So let's see. So I'm going to go ahead. And the other side too, actually. We're around the other side of the block. Right over there. Had to get in there too. Okay. Yeah. If I can get a truck in here, I'm sure I can get this thing in there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, almost crashed. Almost crashed. Okay. Yep, been here many times. Had to pull up here, back into those. Let's take... Oh. I need to turn around. There we go. This is for me. Now I'm going to go up above. There we go. That's Absolutely. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. I took a picture of the wrong spot. It looked weird from down below. I had to go into these doors right here. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna head over to Rikers Island. If you've been bad, you might find yourself with an escorted ride over here. Let's go check it out. Whoa, we didn't go up quite as fast as I thought I would. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I just remembered that warehouse was right at the entrance to Rikers. If you watch New York crime dramas, they're talking about, you know, so-and-so prisoner went to Rikers, went blah, 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 whatever.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 is type 1 miles west of Lima Gulf Alpha, 200 feet. Request flight following.
Llama 1 Romeo
So
Alpha
connected
Whiskey
by a
5810,
bridge.
New York
Here we
approach.
go.
Squawk 0054.
Rikers
Squawk
Island
0054.
prison.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey
There you
5810.
go.
Radar contact 1 miles north of Lima Gulf Alpha, 500 feet. Altimeter 29901.
We'll take a snapshot because, I mean, after all, we are
Romeo Alpha
here. It's part of the tour, right?
10.
Alrighty. All right. Time to head towards Yankee Stadium, as I promised from before. Which is, I don't know, whatever. We'll find it. Here we go. Alright, so goodbye, Rikers. Let me bring it up. Okay. Yankee Stadium should be right about... Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get a read here. Underneath. A little bit ahead of myself, so there it is. Okay. So just to our right. Okay. Very good. I had to find George Washington Bridge, which we'll go to after. Okay, where is it? What'd I do? How'd I lose it? Oh, because now it's to my left. There we go. So the old Yankee Stadium should be just before it, on the left side of it, from where we're coming. And a little bit beyond. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so for you Yankee fans, here's your chance at Yankee Stadium. We'll land in there too. I mean, I'm not gonna leave them, ignore them or nothing. Oh, here we go. Try to get to where it says And then we'll back it up just a little bit. This should be about good. There we go. This is where it says Yankee Stadium. See if we can't land in the area of it. Let's turn. Just like we did with Shea. Or not Shea. Citi Field. My bad, my bad. Try to land this helicopter right by the stadium sign and get a picture there. Definitely doing a lot more in this tour than you will ever do in a real... Oh no! Including Diet Yankee Stadium. No, no, okay. This is going to be a little harder even than the Citi Field one. Let's see if we can get this just a little more. Little more. Let's not push it. Oof. It was a hard landing, but I was in the right spot and I didn't really want to mess around. Whoa, let's not walk off the edge. Okay. We'll stand right here. Oh, it looks... I mean, it's getting a little bit better as we come back, but whatever. We get the point. Can't really see anything. So we get back in. Make sure I don't go forward. Okay. Alright, here we are, Yankee Stadium. We will attempt a landing here now. For those of you who would like to stand on the pitcher's mound at Yankee Stadium. Hold the phone, let's just turn around. Whoop. Alright, that'll work. My bad. Okay. Alright. Those of you who want to live out your dream, here you go. In the wonky, melted, post-apocalyptic Yankee Stadium. So after this, we'll go check out the George Washington Bridge. And then we'll just start heading up north on the Hudson. We'll come up top here. That's about as far as we can go. Weird. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, alright, up we go.
New York approach. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810 is type 3 miles southeast of Kilo 5 Hotel, 1 Quebec, 300 feet. Request flight following.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810, New York approach. Squawk 4607.
Squawk 4607.
I don't know if I hit a button or if I just beat up the helicopter a lot. It's not really responding the way I wanted it to. Oh no, I guess it's getting a little bit better. Okay. Alright, so George Washington Bridge to our left.
Southeast of Kilo 5, Hotel 1 Quebec, 600 feet. Altimeter 29901.
There it is right in front of us.
Roger. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810, contact Philadelphia. Approach on 127.6. Good day.
127.6. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
Alrighty, now we'll turn ourselves and snap a picture. Whoa, I kind of let go. Sorry. Fix that. Okay. And one more with the New York skyline behind us as we start to head on up the Hudson River now, which is almost directly below us. Alright. Let's get moving.
New York approach.
Got a little bit of time left. I hope that this was at least fun for you to watch.
800 feet.
Those of you who are,
Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
don't forget to drop a follow. We'll do this at some other cities, many cities. There's so many cities and places to explore, especially by helicopter, all around this world. Let me know where you'd like to go. What do you want to see?
5810, contact Philadelphia. Approach on 127.6. Good day.
127.6 for Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
We're just gonna head on out and explore, going up the river. Trying to trim out the helicopter for flight. There we go. Whoop, maybe not. May not be quite enough. Maybe a little too much now. Either way, it was fine to have the stick earlier, but now that we're just flying, checking things out. Oh, here we are flying up the following the railroad tracks. They're right below us. A little more height. What is our speed? Our speed is 73, looks like. Okay. Wrong mouse. And the mouse of the computer. There we go. Alright, continuing on our way. Oh, excuse me. Don't forget to drop a follow if you've been enjoying the sightseeing. On the left-hand side are the Palisades in New Jersey. Those nice cliff structures. Maybe we'll take a quick run on over there. Let's go ahead and turn us over there and come across the river and check it out, and then we'll dance back across the river again. Why not? There's some very large trees. But it's still pretty. You get out of New York City not very far and it becomes much more country-like. Again, I ask, tell me where you want to go. What do you want to see? I think that's supposed to be the Tappan Zee Bridge in front of us. It looks miserable, though. I don't know. We'll come on over there and see. Get a little bit of height, though. I don't know what maybe they call the bridge something else now. Mario Cuomo or I don't know. Oops, sorry. My bad. Hit the wrong button. I was trying to trim a little bit more. They're both right next to each other. Yeah, it looks horrid. At least the Brooklyn Bridge and the George Washington Bridge, and the bridges around Manhattan, none of them looked horrible. They were okay. This one, even from the air, looks like a block. Unless it was like covered when they took the photos for it. You know, the overheads. That's always possible. That just looks dumb. Well, either way. Is the railroad track still below us? Looks like it is. Yep, we've found them again. Let me just reposition ourselves on here. There we go. Also want to kind of take a look at where something is. Oh, okay. Along that. All right. We'll see. Sorry about that. See, when you're at these altitudes, it has a certain degree of realism. I suppose if I was just a little bit higher, it would look even better. Let's try. I am a little low. I'm down only 600 feet. I'll let it rise up a little bit. Maybe up to, I don't know, maybe 800? 800? That's 7. Actually, even that 100 feet made quite a difference to me anyway. Here we are coming up on 8. Close to it. This is fine. I'll just maintain right around here, or at least I'll try to. Oh, hello, boat in the river. Maybe we'll do some more of these. I'm not doing as bad as I thought I would in the helicopter. Thought I'd do a lot worse, but I did practice. Unlike the Wilga and the flying in Alaska, I've never really done any bush flying before doing those streams. It just looked interesting. Another look at something here. Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. I know I kind of drifted off there, not saying anything. I was just looking at the scenery. It's really pretty. This is actually the area where I grew up. Not right here just yet exactly, but southern New York. I love how we're still getting the 3D buildings, even though we're far away from a metro area now. This golf course looks a little awkward to me, but that's, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at here. It almost looks like those things like where the power lines would be, but the sim doesn't have the power line parts. That whole strip that kind of heads off towards the river to the left. I don't know. There's just something about this that's just a lot of fun to me. I am running this helicopter a lot harder than it's supposed to be. Ah, that's alright though. Am I doing? Oh, I'm good on fuel. Okay. Some of these yards look a little weird, the grass structure, but it's nice. I think this is still really good. Still 3D homes. 3D looking. I'm sure if we landed in there, they'd look, you know, just as melted as Times Square did. Almost guaranteed. I might actually have to do the helicopter with the some of that Alaskan stuff. I gotta check its operating limits though. Sometimes we really want to go up high, but it doesn't mean I have to. But this definitely allows for more landing opportunities anywhere, anytime. What is my altitude? Oh, okay. Coming in just a little more hilly. Let us go up just a little bit more. Oh, there's the river peeking out ahead again. Wanted to take a little bit of a cut, but I'm not trying to get over into the taller mountains either. Well, not mountains, they're big hills, but is that another boat down there? I got lost in the scenery again. Wow. I wish I could set it up so we had like 360 views. Even 180 would be nice. Let me take a look at where we are at. Okay. Right, trying to get an idea of some stuff here. Sorry about this. Okay. No. Oh. There. Okay. Alright, so now we're coming up on... I know this area. Alright, so that's the Newburgh Beacon Bridge. So this is Beacon. I don't remember a golf course there, but that's okay. It's been a long time since I've lived around here. Very confused about some things. Oh, there it is. That's the Renegades baseball stadium. Oh, whoa! Just kind of straightened all the trim out all at once. That's the Renegades baseball stadium right down there. Not the best looking from the air here, but that's okay. All right, continuing on our way. trying to see. Not entirely sure. It doesn't look quite right to me, but that's okay. We'll continue. Trying to get a good look. Okay. Well, that's what I think it is. Things sure have changed. All right. I think this is the junior high. But it looks so weird. I think it's just like a random building. It's not, certainly not put together with any purpose. That's okay. Seems like this is just kind of cluttered up just to fill it in. Is that... Let's see, so where I grew up would have been, and it's not even on here correctly. It's just a regular old looking house instead. Nothing looks quite right. I was thinking about doing a larger video, but it almost seems kind of silly to. Because this would be, oh well, the basketball court is still there, so that's kind of cool actually. Oh, hang on, there's just a lot of extra trees. A lot of extra trees. And down there was the baseball field, and I know it got taken over by an actual building, so that's not wrong. But there were definitely not all these trees, and there still is not all these trees. But I gotta do it. Just to do it. Whoa. Whoa. That's funny. Whoa. There's actually a road here, but it doesn't even show up because it would be covered up by trees from the overhead, so that kind of makes sense. And then this whole area here, they definitely filled in. Although some of it looks realistic, actually.
Approach. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810 is type. 3 miles southwest of Dutchess, 200 feet. Request flight following.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Approach. Squawk 1641.
Oh, killed it with the water here.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Radar contact.
Interesting.
2 miles southwest of Dutchess, 0. Altimeter 29901.
Roger. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
And we don't have a pipe. Oh my goodness! And the is that the road? Oh no. Okay, it's just the way they did it, I guess. Okay. Let's see. So this was a fire station right here, but I don't know that you could even tell that on this. No, probably not. And those, yeah, that went down below. That's correct. And then let's see. This is supposed to be a church, but it's not. That's okay. I mean, everything's not supposed to be recreated, but it would be cool if people were recreating people's hometowns. Let's see. So my house that I grew up, also a couple houses here, would have been right about here. Let's see. Yeah. Not that it's filled in correctly, but it would be right about here. None of it looks correct, but that's alright. Okay. And then let's see.
Approach. Llama 1 Romeo
Let's see if the
Alpha,
elementary
Whiskey
school
5810 is type. 3 miles
is there or
southwest of
not.
Dutchess,
That's
400
it's just
feet.
everything just looks
Request
so
flight
weird
following.
here.
Llama
Right, so
1
that is
Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Approach. Squawk 0374.
this is a church also up on a hill
Squawk
in real life.
0374.
And then the
Llama 1
elementary
Romeo
school
Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
is right over here.
Llama 1 Romeo Alpha
Never
Whiskey
looked so good.
5810. Radar contact 3 miles southwest of Dutchess, 600 feet. Altimeter 29901.
Roger. Llama 1 Romeo Alpha.
Actually,
Whiskey
not half bad here.
5810.
On the school recreation, that's I can't complain there. It looks a little weird, but that's the school. Okay. And we got, let's see, the mall would be over here. Makes you realize just how small this is. Because this is 1-to-1, the same size as real life. So let's see, this would be... Am I thinking of this correctly? And then it connects to the actual mall. Oh, it's just recreated weird on here. A lot of random stuff. So those of you who have areas that are recreated, you know, you're definitely, that's pretty awesome for you. This is not by any means. you know, fully accurate. We're gonna do a sharp turn to our right here. I mean, it's got the gist of it, though. I'd love to hear from some of you who've got hometowns. I can go and, you know, fly around, see if they've recreated it better. I mean, they definitely have, you know, shopping centers where they're supposed to be. Just up ahead should be a bridge that goes over some of the water, and then to the right of that should be another shopping area. Would actually be the bowling alley. Yeah, right in front of us, that was a building. Yep, okay. Yeah, so there's the bridge. That should be the bowling alley that we're passing, but it just looks weird. So the airport should be just to our left, so maybe I'll bring this up, find it real quick. We'll land there, and yeah, okay, it's a little bit behind us now. We'll head on over there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Head on over there and call it a day. We checked out a lot around New York City, headed up the Hudson River to Wappinger Falls. That's what that little town was that we just went to. And now we're going to land at the airport. Actually, I don't need this up anymore. And, you know, the next time we're on, maybe we'll sightsee somewhere else. Tool around someplace else that's been accurately done. That's always the better thing for me. Let's go ahead and land over by the control tower. I gotta get better at this. Slow down a little bit slower. It's like kind of abrupt. At least I can get the helicopter where I want it to, though, now. I think that's supposed to be a building, like flattened out. I don't know what that is. It looks so weird. Oh, it's photogrammetry airplanes, but here we have actual, you know. Yeah, we'll land right over here, I guess. Out of the way a little bit. Okay. I know we're close. I'm trying to get a really, really super, super slow. Oh, okay, not bad. All right. I hope you enjoyed. That was quite an adventure. If you're just joining, feel free to rewind it. We started out in downtown Manhattan and then flew all around the city, landed in some weird spots. Sure, it